Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight's game is presented by the Kime Company, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Stocker Concrete, Grandview Exterior Systems, the Cush Financial Group, and PAC Drilling. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Central Ohio is the backdrop. Pickerington Central will be your site for this regional semifinal clash as the final 16 teams in Division 5 all do in battle to earn a spot in the Elite Eight as the Garaway Pirates take on the Valley Indians out of Lucasville. Good afternoon, everyone. Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas, your broadcast crew today, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, a part of 8 different broadcasts going on in high school softball and baseball. Shannon, Garaway is looking to repeat in this regional and move on into the state rounds of the tournament. Easier said than done against a very, very solid, valid team. And, you know, this is something you see here, we've already seen in some of our earlier broadcasts today. This is when stuff gets real tough.
This is when you start running into teams that you really don't have any homework on other than scouting them. Sometimes you don't have common opponents or you haven't seen them yet this year. Garaway in their last game, they went against a very scrappy Crooksville team. Just when you think they'd get them on the ropes, Crooksville would fight back a little bit. And I think they're going to have to put in that same type of effort today. They're going to have to play some solid defense, and they're going to have to make sure that they don't have any errors on defense in order to give their offense a chance to get rolling.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the biggest part of this. I mean, picture-perfect softball is what you want on the defensive side of things. You get to this level, and you kind of expect all the pitching to be pretty doggone good. You kind of expect all of the pitching to be quality and really make your life difficult as a hitter. But on top of that, you're still going to go against batters who are going to put the ball in play. So you got to have a defense behind you that's going to be able to step up in a big way and play clean softball from start to finish.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your pitcher. You know your pitcher's got to eventually put it in the zone because you can't keep walking everybody. But you want to make sure it's a pitch that if the batters get a piece of it, they just pop it straight up, or it's just a ground ball routine, whatever. That's what a good pitcher can do. When you get to this far in the tournament and onto the state tournament, your offense can only take you so far. You better have a pitcher that's solid in the circle, and you better have a defense that's on the same page as your pitcher, and you guys can work together like a fine-tuned machine.
What a luxury it is for Garaway to have 2 pitchers of the caliber that they do, as you had both Annabelle King, who was the one who ultimately got the win in that district championship. Then I guess you could say getting the save was Aubrey Miller coming in off of the pine, so to speak, or Audrey Miller, pardon me, not Aubrey. Sorry about that, Audrey. But, she has somebody who's kind of struggled with some injuries and such, but now came in and pitched those 2 very solid innings. And where is she in terms of her health coming into this game? Well, she's in the starting circle, so that should probably tell you something.
Yeah, and that's what you want. Like, she missed some time this year and banged up a little bit as far as with injuries, like you said, but apparently she's ready to go today, and the coach is giving her the nod, and she'll come out, and she knows that she's got to perform, and if she doesn't, like you said, they got another pitcher that they can bring in and put in the circle with them, and they got quite a few players on the field that do an outstanding job, and another player that does really great for them in the batter's box, but also shortstop is True Tango. She's having a great season, and you hit anything in her direction, she's going to bail you out.
Well, stay tuned because we've got more of your Wood Electric pregame show on the way. Coming up will be your first pitch tonight between Garaway and Valley. Winner of this game will go on to take on West Jefferson, who, Shannon, when we got here, we just got to see pick up a win in their regional semifinal clash. Tightly contested ball game, kind of down the stretch there, though. It was West Jefferson who took advantage of some good base running and such in order to plate a few more and get the win last game.
Yeah, they did a nice job. They went against, I think it was Eastern. It was their first time ever being here, so they were pretty excited. Like I said, they don't have anything to hang their heads about. They played an outstanding game. But now that those girls finished their job, they get the easy part now. They get to sit back and they get to scout Garaway. And scout, Valley. When these two teams got here, they didn't get a chance to scout. Their coaches scouted a little bit, but they had to go get loose. So it's going to be interesting to see how this game turns out as they have an opponent waiting on them.
Stay tuned. We got more of your Wood Electric pregame show live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. And a huge thank you to all of our sponsors making this presentation possible today from Pickerington. Stay tuned. Your home for high school tournament softball is with Big Z Sports. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartships Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartships Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait. Start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetasucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Looking for a store that truly has it all? The Dundee Marketplace offers a full-service deli counter and farm fresh produce, bulk foods, expanded cooler and freezer sections, and everyday household goods. They've got everything you need under one roof. You'll even find unique handmade crafts. Hungry? Grab a quick bite from their grab-and-go items, order from the full menu, or enjoy the fresh salad and hot bar in their comfortable dining area. See it for yourself at Dundee Marketplace, 6783 State Route 93 in Dundee. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Find them on Facebook to learn more.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show from Pickerington. Central Ohio is your backdrop for a regional semifinal showdown here for the Garaway Pirates. So they'll be taking on Valley. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Head coach Dennis Koshmeter for those Garaway Pirates. Coach, we got to see you guys in Cambridge with a district championship, a very well-played game overall for the Pirates. Some very solid pitching, very solid defense. I know you guys were happy to get that win.
We were. Kirksville was a solid team and had a good pitcher. And I just thought we played fantastic defense that game, which was really key to the game. I mean, we manufactured runs on offense, which is what you have to do at this level, just to run here, run there. And that last run we got added some insurance. So it was a nice win for us, and we're looking to do the same today.
And so much of softball, when it comes to this point of the season, you're going to have basically picture-perfect offense or picture-perfect base running, picture-perfect defense, all the little parts of the game that sometimes you can kind of get past having mistakes in. With that in mind, how do you think that the Pirates played on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, we've been really good defensively since about the third inning of the Highland game. So the last 3 games we've been flawless on defense. That's what we really need to bring today. When you get to games like this, it's usually the team that makes the less mistakes, whether it's errors or mental mistakes, both on offense and defense. The team that limits that usually comes out on top. And so we want to be the smarter team today and play up to our abilities. We know we can do it. I don't think the girls are going to be nervous to play at this level. All these girls that are in the lineup were here last year when we played at Ohio University, but they were at this level. And so that experience has really, I think, helped us, whereas last year, I think we were all a little bit nervous, including myself. So not saying nerves aren't a bad thing. Could be a good thing sometimes, but we're not taking anybody lightly. I just think the girls are ready to get out and play good softball today.
At this point of the season, too, there's not so much the offensive, huge offensive outpourings you don't see very often. You have to work hard. You have to play smart in order to get runs across. That's kind of what we're seeing already in the game that's happening before you guys. How much have you talked about in the idea of in those moments, just focusing on doing your job, not trying to do too much?
Yeah, we've really worked with our offense the last few days, especially yesterday. It's nice to have a bonus day because we're going to face a pretty solid pitcher, and she throws a lot of curveballs, rise balls, and we have to be disciplined at the plate and not swing at the pitches that are outside the zone and kind of wait for some mistakes to come. And yes, when we get a chance, we get a runner on base, we have to execute our bunts and move runners over and get clutch hits. If we're able to do that, I see this as a low-scoring game. Even though we're a strong offensive team, when you get to this level, you're facing strong pitching, and that usually quiets down an offense. It doesn't mean that our girls are I don't see us striking out, 15, 16 times. At least I hope not. But we have to put the ball in play, and that's what we've worked on. Put the ball in play, make their defense work. If we can limit our strikeouts just less than a handful, then I think I like our chances.
And finally for you, Coach, I'm not going to ask you to play your hand a little bit, or play your hand too much, I should say, but maybe just a little bit. You guys have 2 different pitchers that you've used as an option all throughout the year, which is such a great luxury to have. We won't ask you who's going to get the start, but has it been talked about? At least you could be maybe switching things up with either King or Miller on the mound.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked to both pitchers yesterday. I hadn't really made up a final decision until last evening. I actually have 2 lineups on hand, but we're really leaning towards going with Audrey. She's 100% now, and that's probably the path we're going to go. But we know it's a luxury for us to have a girl like Annabelle King who stepped in for this last 4 weeks of the season and took over when Audrey couldn't pitch, and with a 16-2 record, and she beat some really good teams over that span and has pitched fantastic. We could have gone. We could have just flipped a coin, and either one would be successful today. So we might end up seeing both of them. So we'll see what happens.
Well, always appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck to the Pirates here today.
All right, thanks a lot.
Head Coach Dennis Kochmeter for the Garaway Pirates, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stay tuned. Your first pitch from Pickerington in the regional semifinals is on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Need to clean up fast? Redbox Dumpster Rentals has you covered. From home cleanouts to big construction jobs, they've got 10, 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters. A solution for every project. They deliver on-site, pick up on time, and offer competitive pricing that won't break your budget. Now serving the New Philadelphia area. Cleanup has never been easier. Call 330-275-6272 or visit redboxplus.com to book yours today. Redbox Dumpster Rentals, the right box, right when you need it.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio Regional Semifinal action on the way. Right into your Stocker Concrete starting lineups for tonight. Shannon, you have the visiting Garaway Pirates starting lineup.
Yeah, for the Garaway Pirates, who come into this game at 25-5. Leading things off will be number 7, Krista Miller, your center fielder. She'll be followed up by Kayla Miller, the right fielder, and she wears number 28. Batting third is number 10, True Tango, and she's your shortstop. And the cleanup spot will be Audrey Miller. She wears number 12, and she's your pitcher today. Batting fifth will be number 25, Nadia Pope, and she's your designated player. Batting sixth will be number 4, Jalen Jimenez, and she's your third baseman. She'll be followed by Keaton Yoder, who wears number 20 and plays second base. Batting eighth will be Clayla Glazer. She's your first baseman and wears number 19. Batting number 9 in the 9 hole will be number 17, Kylie LaCroix, your left fielder, and your flex player today is number 13, Sophia Connor, and she's your catcher, and she is very good at that position.
As for, boy, I'll get the frog out of my throat at some point. As for your Stocker Concrete starting lineups for the home Valley Indians, hailing from Lucasville, head coach Chad Wolf. Leadoff spot, number 7, center fielder Riley Weeks. Then it is the second baseman, number 18, Emily Barr. Batting third at the shortstop position, number 6, Laylee McGraw. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 9, Isabella Bray. Number 5, batting fifth, is E.J. Weiss, the third baseman. And in the starting circle, batting 6, number 1, Kendall Chrisman. Zoe Wolf will be your first baseman. Bats 7th, wears number 19. Batting 8th is number 22, the right fielder, Allie Strickland. And rounding it out is Chelsea Davis, the left fielder, wearing number 4. Those are a look at your Stocker Concrete starting lineups as both teams are being introduced. And Shannon, Chrisman on the starting circle for Valley has been an electric pitcher all year for the Indians. On the other side of things, you've got Audrey Miller, who is in her own right electric for Garaway. They also will use Annabelle King if the situation calls for it. I don't expect an offensive barrage here today. You don't really expect that in the regional rounds.
No, and just to go, the last game that we did as a baseball game the other night, we kind of didn't think it was to be electrifying with offense, and the first inning was before the pitchers calmed down, and that game changed. And like you said, it'll come to this game when you got two pitchers like that demand the circle the way they do, and with some solid defense. Some people say it's boring to watch because there's no offense. I think it's exciting whenever you see absolute great defense. So today we'll get to see which one of these pitchers can get the advantage first on two very talented lineups.
Yeah, I mean, the fun part about this showdown, I mean, this is a Garaway team that, was here last year. And talking to Dennis Koschmeider for Garaway, he said, look, last year we were nervous. We played tight for the most part. We got the wins. We got the wins that we needed, advanced on to the state level. But this was something that we were unaware of. Well, they're aware of it now, and basically everybody in that entire lineup for Garaway, they were here last year. They know what to expect.
And that's just it. Now there's no nerves. They just showed up. Now they're ready to play softball.
It is time for the national anthem. We'll step aside. Big Z Sports has regional semifinal softball action on the way.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go a quarter of a mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Hey, other guys, insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Starting lineups completed, national anthem completed as well. Almost time for regional semifinal softball action out of Division 5, Region 19. One of these teams will play here tomorrow against West Jefferson and will be one step closer to the state tournament and will find themselves in the Elite Eight. The other season comes to an end here from Pickerington Central High School. Shannon, I'm excited. Everybody here is excited. I don't know what to expect.
I expect a very good softball game, and I think we're going to be in store for one.
Garaway, your visiting team, will be leading things off as center fielder number 7, Krista Miller, will stand in, and we're about set to get underway. In the starting circle, Kendall Crispin for Valley has been an extremely efficient pitcher all season long. The Wheelersburg team that Claymont is taking on right now in high school softball. She only gave up, I think, 7 runs across 2 games against Wheelersburg. Then against that Portsmouth Notre Dame team that topped Strasburg, only gave up 4 runs to that team.
Yeah, very good lineups, too.
First offering's going to be in there for a called strike as we are underway from Pickerington.
Yeah, we'll have trouble keeping up with the balls and the strikes from where we're sitting, but hopefully the scoreboard keeps up with it, and as of right now, they're not.
0-1's cut on and missed as hammer in the inside corner was Crispin. Miller couldn't get the hands through it. Crispin, a pitcher that, not unlike what they saw last week or last time out against Crooksville, will look to tail it away out over the plate on the outside edge. Swung on, popped up, straight back and foul. Starts inside, will go outside quite a bit, will the righty for Valley. Both these teams, a decent little travel to get here to Central Ohio, but when you find yourselves in any of the quadrants of the state, you got to come to Central Ohio. You got a long way to go, just offside the outside part of the plate, and good patience by Miller not to offer.
Well, luckily for both of these teams and everybody today, Mother Nature decided to play and just said, here's some nice weather. I'm not going to make you guys travel and delay your game or anything like that. So a beautiful day for softball and baseball.
Now the 1-2 holding there and sat down is going to be Krista Miller. Couldn't get the bat off the shoulders. Out number 1, first punch out for Crispin.
Yeah, nice job by Crispin right there. She just kind of went after one of the top batters for Garaway and said, here, I'll put it there, see if you can hit it.
Coming up next will be the right fielder, number 28, Kayla Miller. High and away for ball number 1. Against Crooksville in their district championship victory. Runs were not an easy thing for the Garaway Pirates to come by, but it was some late inning tallies that really helped put away Crooksville. Next one outside the zone as well, now 2-0. Here the Garaway dugout getting behind Kayla Miller as she'll see the 2-0 that'll be right there on the outside corner, now 2-1. Today's presentation of high school softball, big thanks to the Kime Company. Big supporters of high school athletics and during the spring season here. As the next offering in there, now 2-2. Crispin operating quickly. She'll rock and deal. Swung on and a foul tip back off the cage, so Kayla Miller will stand back in with the 2-2 count. You're saying about Mother Nature, I don't think we could ask for better weather after what we had been going through.
Well, I know I've been cutting my grass about every 2 days due to all that rain.
Next one swung on and fouled away again. Good at bat here to start things for Miller. You're going to have to make Crispin work and see a lot of pitches to try to kind of get ready for what she's going to bring. Valley, a lot of the games that they won this year, low-scoring affairs. So we know what Crispin brings in the circle. We'll see what the defense brings behind her. The 2-2 again. Outside and away. And that was ball 4. So Kayla Miller, a one-out base runner. See, we already got behind on the count.
Well, I picked a bad day not to bring a hat or my sunglasses. As sitting over here and the sun's right in my face.
Gonna have a headache by the time we leave here from all the squinting. True Tango will now come in, the sophomore, at team high, .482 batting average. She'll see the first one from Crispin, swung on and fouled back. Seeing both Miller and Tango get at least some bat on the ball, if you're head coach Dennis Koschmeider, might make you feel some positivity. Just early contact, getting used to what she's bringing.
Yeah, anytime you can make contact, that's at least something you can tell your teammates what you saw.
0-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt pops out of the glove of the catcher, and it was offered on by Tango, now 0-2.
And Miller jumped out there, and she stopped, and then the catcher dropped the ball, and it's just one of those things, man, I wish I'd have kept on going.
Did keep it right in front of her, did the catcher in Bray, so would have been a hard steal for Miller. The 0-2. Swung on, fouled, straight back, and we'll do it again. Crispin has some zip, has some velocity, but seeing her warm up, that ball does move a lot. Crispin ready again. Tango digs in. One gone, the 0-2. Swung on and missed as she goes for the outside corner, and it's out number 2. 2 punch-outs now for Crispin. Will bring up Audrey Miller to the plate. Said runs were probably going to be a premium in the regionals, and we weren't kidding. I say confidently after 3 batters. Miller, the junior, bats .420, and we'll watch the first one for a called strike. Breeze blowing in. Was from straightaway center, now kind of from left center. The 0-1. Swung on, driven to the left side. Left fielder camps out underneath it, looking up towards the sky, and will make the grab for out number 3 as we'll move on to the home half of the first. No score from Pickerington.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook. The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Regional semifinal action on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, brought to you today in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as we move to the bottom of the first inning. Nothing doing for the Garaway Pirates as Kayla Miller draws the walk and is the only base runner to reach there. Pair of punch-outs and a fly-out for the Garaway offense. As up next for the Valley Indians, leading things off for them, Riley Weeks, the center fielder. The lefty will stand in. Audrey Miller on the starting circle, or in the starting circle for Garaway. First offering too far inside for ball number 1. Miller gets the call, the 1-0. Tries to get it at the knees, but it goes inside off the glove of Connor, now 2-0. For Miller getting the start here today, Shannon, we saw her come in and slam the door in 2 innings of work down in Cambridge against Crooksville. Had a couple batters, though, as she got behind early. 2-0 delivery way inside. Now 3-0. And the speed of Weeks is not what you want to put on to start off this inning for the Pirates. Next one from Miller. Right down the middle, now 3-1. Very different looking defensive alignment for Garaway with Miller on the mound as opposed to Annabelle King, as a lot of different players shifted around. 3-1. Inside corner at the knees, now 3-2.
Yeah, Miller's finding her groove right now, those last 2 pitches.
The next delivery. Cut on, ground ball to the right side, well foul. Jaylene Jimenez over there at third base, playing well in. Respecting the speed of Weeks as the lefty. LaCroix in left field will play way in as well. The 3-2. Off speed, bounces in there, and it's a leadoff walk drawn by Weeks and a nice looking plate appearance. Will now bring up Emily Barr, the second baseman.
Yeah, Weeks was very patient right there, and she made Miller pitch to where she wanted her to, and she was able to get on base.
Didn't bite on that off speed. Miller will go into that well a little bit deeper into the game. Barr will dig in. Miller still waiting the call. Now she's got it. Jimenez in from third base again as well. Swung on and missed. Weeks faked that she was going to be going, but held up there.
Yeah, Weeks, she's going to have to get a nice jump because we've seen Connor from back there behind the plate. She likes to throw down the second, and she'll go after you.
Now the 0-1. Just a bit low. Only one game going on currently here from Pickerington. You and I have been here before when we've had 2 or 3 going on, and boy, does it get hectic.
Yeah, you get a lot of people here. It looks like the, what do they call that, the runway at the fair?
The Midway.
The Midway, that's what it's called. I call it the food lane, but.
The place that you can make no less than like 3 stops, right?
I only go to 2. Well, I guess 3. If you count my wife's trip to the pork producers, I go to the Cattlemen's, and then we grab some fries.
I appreciate that. The 1-2 from Miller. Swung on and fouled away.
Got me thinking about that food now. And if you're looking for something good to grill, stop out and see the folks at Sugar Valley Meats. They can hook you up with some nice ribeyes or some hot dogs or some sausages. They got it all out there at Sugar Valley Meats.
1-2 from Miller. Off speed, drops just a bit low again, and a good hold from Barr. Sugar Valley Meats you can find right just inside the edge of Pirate Country, heading toward Sugar Creek. The 2-2. Too low. Connor holds it in front of her. There goes Weeks. So she'll step up and steal the base. Center fielder will come in to back it up as the throw goes wide past Tango. And there's that speed of Weeks paying off. Now another full count. Runner in scoring position. Indians looking to strike early. Miller's 3-2. Swung on, fouled off the screen. Miller looking at her dugout, I think, trying to signal something that she wants to try. Good opening at bats here for Valley between Weeks and Barr. The 3-2. Swung on, fouled away again. So many batters would like to say they're doing that on purpose to make the pitcher work, but sometimes you're just poking the bat out there. Full count again. The junior rocks and fires. Swung on, Tapper, hooks foul. And actually I think it was off of Barr, and it was. That's what the home plate umpire's going to say, as she was still in the batter's box, so we'll do it all over again. Another full count offering. Swung on and fouled away again by Barr. Just will not go away.
You keeping track of how many pitches that's been?
That's at least 5 straight fouls. I know that for a fact. But somebody else who's been watching more intently is going to tell me that it's not 5, it's more or less. The 3-2. Inside corner, called strike 3, and give the advantage to Miller in that battle, as that will bring up Laylee McGraw, the shortstop.
Yeah, nice job by Miller right there to not get frustrated. Sometimes you get all those foul balls and stuff, you tend to leave something hanging over the center of the plate, and she was able to blow that one right by her.
8 broadcasts going on today with Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. Tell you all about those coming up here momentarily, as the first delivery to McGraw swung on, popped up, straight back right over our heads. The opening game saw Portsmouth Notre Dame top the Strasburg Tigers in Division 7 in their regional semifinal clash.
Yeah, that game ended up 7-2.
The Dover Crimson Tornadoes, the defending Division 3 state champs, fall to Bloom Carroll 3-2.
Yeah, my internet's not working right now. I was trying to get an update on that Claymont baseball game.
I'll get that to you momentarily.
They was tied 3-3 with Cambridge in the top of the 8th last time I seen.
Next one to McGraw. Tries the outside corner, does Miller, but it's just away.
And the Claymont Lady Mustangs were putting up a fight against Wheelersburg, I believe was the defending state champions. Last time I seen that, it was 8-5.
Wheelersburg, always a tough team to be taken on. (1-1) just out of the zone, now 2-1. Also on our Facebook page, you can check out some track and field updates as athletes qualifying for the state tournament or the state track meet, as the next one was fouled down the first baseline. McGraw looking to mirror what Weeks and Barr were able to do, to see a lot of pitches from Miller. She's got the count at 2-2. Next delivery. Off speed, bounces in there, gets away from Connor. Weeks is already over at third. Gives a brief look at home, but Miller covers. And the passed ball will put Weeks 60 feet away.
And that's what you like to do when you get that speed of your leadoff batter on base. You give her enough time to work, and she's worked herself in a real good spot now.
All three batters to start off for Valley have now got it to a full count. The 3-2. Outside and away, and another walk as McGraw will trot on down to first. Isabella Bray, the catcher, will come in. Connor going to go talk things over with Miller. Having that type of patience in the batter's box is so difficult to do. A lot of the misses for Miller not too far away from the zone from our vantage point. Update for the Wheelersburg-Claymont game in the bottom of the sixth inning. It is Wheelersburg leading Claymont 10-8. So an offensive barrage going on from OU.
Well, an update from Cambridge as Claymont and the Bobcats are tied at 3 at the top of the 10th inning.
A little extra baseball going on from Cambridge. Bray will dig in. First delivery just a bit low, 1-0 now to Bray. And McGraw will walk about as slow as possible towards second and will be awarded the stolen base. Was trying to get that throw to get Weeks home. Instead, Garaway will forfeit both runners into scoring position with just one out and will take the double play off the table. The 1-0. Right down the middle, now 1-1.
I believe the New Philadelphia Quakers baseball game has probably got started out at Highland against Tri-Way or Tri-Valley?
Tri-Valley.
Against Tri-Valley.
The 1-1. Just a bit low again. Boy, Valley is not going to make this easy today. And we're saying that in the first inning.
Yeah, very patient batters. Nobody getting excited.
2-1, swung on and missed. Not sure what Miller threw, but looked like a little change of pace that had Bray way out in front of it. Miller toes the rubber again. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled off of her shin, so we'll do it again at 2-2. That Division 5 regional semifinal between Wheelersburg and Claymont has hit the top of the seventh, so last gasp here for the Mustangs. Bray takes her time, Miller digs in, 2-2. Goes for the inside corner, called strike 3 as Bray is sat down, and Miller, both of her punch-outs have come on that inside corner. Up next, we'll bring up E.J. Weiss, the third baseman. Miller lives on the outside for a lot of these at-bats so far, but Boy, when she hits that inside corner, it's got the batters bailing out, or at least two of them so far.
Yeah, if she can find a way to get this batter out, she's done a nice job.
First delivery, tails away, 1-0.
Valley's sitting there right now trying to figure out what they got to do. Got two runners in scoring position and hoping they don't leave them stranded.
Don't know what kind of speed Vice has, but Jimenez is playing in front of the bag at third, but you never know. Maybe think about laying one down. Tails away again, now 2-0. Coming up later on today, we got more high school softball on the way. I think 8 broadcasts in a day might be a new record. The 2-0. Swung on and missed. Miller goes upstairs, and Vice was a day late.
Well, there's only one company in Tuscarawas County that can bring you that many local sports games in one day.
Well, not only can Big Z Sports do that, but a huge thank you to Claxon Sports making that possible as well. 2-1 offering. Swung on, popped up straight back, and now Miller will be one strike away from somehow working out of this mess to start off the first. Vice ready again. Miller's got the call. The 2-2. Swung on and missed as she goes upstairs. 2 runners left stranded in scoring position. No score from Pickerington. Big Z Sports has regional semifinal action returning right after this.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center open house Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center open house, March 19th.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Rolling on with more high school softball action as the Garaway Pirates come up to the plate with Nadia Pope, your designated player, standing in as she hits in the spot of the catcher, Sophia Connor. Jaylene Jimenez, the third baseman, expected up next with Keaton Yoder to follow. No score, 2 very different ways about going about that as Miller worked himself into a jam on the mound and somehow got out of it, not yielding a single run, as the first one to Pope is in there for a called strike from Chrisman. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Chrisman looked like she took something off that initial pitch, then sped the bat back up of Pope.
That one comes in high.
So now 1-2 to Pope. Crowd still filing in here from Pickerington. 1-2, cut on and missed as she'll go upstairs and went right after Pope. 3 punch-outs now for Chrisman. That'll bring in Jaylene Jimenez, the third baseman.
Jimenez comes in batting .381 on the season. She has an on-base percentage of .458, so she's pretty patient in the box.
Going to see a strike on the inside corner to start off the at-bat. Crispin, the early goings living around that zone. Oh, 1 fouled straight back to the field behind us. Jimenez looking to get something started in the top of the second inning. Next delivery goes for the outside corner, just away. Now 1-2. Crispin likes the call. Her next offering, too low. Always want to thank Pickerington Central and the athletic department for their hospitality in hosting this regional year in and year out. You would never guess how much rain we've had, Shannon, looking out on the field. 2-2, driven to right center, up in the air. The right fielder gives chase and goes back and will make the grab. As she camps out underneath it, does Strickland for out number 2.
Yeah, the field crew's done a nice job here. I mean, the grass looks fairly decent for as much rain it has. You know, they couldn't get out there and mow it, and they did a nice job raking this field and getting it ready for today's action.
Keaton Yoder gets her first plate appearance. The second baseman for the Pirates goes after the first one she sees and fouls it away.
Keaton Yoder comes in with a .353 batting average.
Swung on, Tapper to the left side, hugging the line, but it will go foul.
Hummel Group scoreboard update as Wheelersburg has defeated the Claymont Lady Mustangs 10-8. So outstanding effort by the Lady Mustangs today, and I know they'll look back now and be frustrated that they lost, but what an effort they put in against a very talented team.
The 0-2 inside will lean Yoder away from the plate, now 1-2. Still to come from down there at OU, Tusky Valley will be taking on Megs next. Swung on and missed. Goes upstairs, does Crispin for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. Bottom of the second on the way with Big Z Sports.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshonCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
When you pick up fresh deli meats and cheeses at your favorite local store, there's a good chance it started at Walnut Creek Foods. For years, Walnut Creek Foods has proudly supplied stores throughout Tuscarawas County with quality meats, cheeses, Amish-made favorites, bakery items, and specialty foods families know and love. Because around here, local matters, fresh matters, and relationships matter. From small-town markets to family dinner tables, Walnut Creek Foods is proud to help bring the flavor of Amish country home. Walnut Creek Foods, supporting local stores and the communities they serve.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. It is Kendall Crispin to lead things off here for Valley. She's up in the count 1-0. Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. High school softball brought to you in part by Right Mark Roofing, your commercial flat roof specialist. Be a heck of a haul, Shannon, but looking over at Pickerington Central High School in the background, they got some of those commercial flat roofs that Right Mark could help them out with.
Well, Right Mark will go anywhere. All you got to do is give them a call. I see their trucks all over the place.
Last inning, Miller threw a lot of pitches, had 2 runners in scoring position, but was able to work out of it, as she'll now get her first strike on Chrisman. 2-1, pitcher-pitcher duel. For the junior, that shows some real resiliency in the circle because all 3 of her outs came by way of strikeout. The other 2 batters she faced, though, she walked. And now slips behind Chrisman 3-1. Talk so much about the defense. You need picturesque defense in the regional rounds, but gonna have some really solid pitching too, as Miller's trying to get these Valley batters to chase, but thus far have not been doing that a lot. Tapper towards the right side. Glazier will look to tag the runner, and she will in Chrisman, who's out for the first retirement for Miller here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, just nice job right there by the first baseman. Instead of turning around trying to make a play, just go at her. You're either going to tag her or you're going to force her out of the baseline to get the out. Just smart, take the sure bet.
And we saw at the Major League Baseball level years ago with Javier Baez just run back to home plate, right?
Yeah. One of the weirdest plays I've ever seen, but it worked.
Zoe Wolf, the first baseman, will stand in. Another lefty in this Valley lineup. First delivery will bounce in there, ball number 1. Miller gets the call. She likes the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball past Jimenez down the third baseline, but foul. One offering with 1 gone. Miller lost the handle on the off-speed, now 2-1. Couldn't really run down anything concrete in terms of stats from this Indians team, Shannon, but plate discipline had to be at least one of them that we would love to see.
Yeah, and that probably comes with playing the schedule they do. You play solid schedules, you learn great techniques, good fundamentals.
Now 3-1. Some of the notable games for this Valley team fell to Sims Valley 9-2, who will be taking on Conotton Valley later on tonight. We mentioned the Wheelersburg game. 3-1 line drive right up the middle, and the first base knock of the ball game as Zoe Wolf puts it right back where it was pitched to her, and she'll stand on with 1 out. Other games of note for Valley. The Eastern team that we just saw fall against West Jefferson, they split the season series with Eastern 1-1.
Yeah, very solid schedule that Valley plays.
First delivery to Allie Strickland. She'll foul it off the right side. Strickland, the right fielder, made a putout last half inning. To get here, Valley picked up a 9-1 victory over Fairfield out of Leesburg in their district championship showdown. Swung on, foul to the right side again. If you look at some of the teams that the Indians lost to, though, Circleville, South Point, Sims Valley, Eastern, Wheelersburg again, and then Portsmouth, Notre Dame. High and away. I'd say that's nothing to hang your head about, those being the 7 losses that you absorbed this year. One-two delivery. Check swing and a good hold for Strickland. Gets the count even at 2-2. Wasn't a peel down to first, but nothing doing. Next delivery cut on and fouled away again. Strickland has been well behind it, but has fought off everything she's seen so far. The loss for Valley to South Point. That's a South Point team that battled with Waverly back in the district rounds and fell. Waverly was another team that Valley took on. Next one fouled away again.
Another Fisher Farm Service scoreboard update. The Cambridge Bobcats knock off the Claymont Mustangs in baseball action 4-3 in extra innings.
And that was a game during the regular season that was 5-4 the other way.
The other way.
Good battles there between Claymont and Cambridge. Glazier, what a play as she's going to double it up. Glazier fields the hard-hit ground ball from Strickland, then tags the runner in Wolf to end the inning. Big Z Sports will return with more regional action right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Leading things off for the Garaway Pirates to start off the third, it is Clea Glazier, the first baseman. And you know, you make one heck of a defensive play, why not lead off the inning from there? As she'll see the first one, a called strike. Glazier, good reaction time. She stepped on the bag for out number one, turned around and looked at Wolf, and I think she thought Wolf was going to dive back in, but Wolf just kind of waited for the tag. Next one, cut on and miss, now 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, it was hit so hard, Glazier barely had to move, and Wolf got off the bag just a little bit and kind of just got caught. I don't know what to do here. Should I try to go, or she tried to just hurry up and step back, and Glazier was standing there waiting on her.
0-2 is fought off, foul. Glazier, one of a handful of seniors on this Pirate squad. The 0-2. High as it'll lean her back. It's the frightening thing as you go up and down through this order. And how many of these players in this lineup, Shannon, were on that team that went to the state tournament last year?
Yeah, they pretty much got just about everybody back.
1-2 is cut on and missed as it looked like Crispin might have taken something off of it and had Glazier out in front. Out number one will bring up Kylie LaCroix, the left fielder.
Another game going on our YouTube channel right now in baseball action. New Philadelphia and Tri-Valley are 0-0, bottom of the third inning.
LaCroix will take the first, a called strike.
Take that back, top of the fourth inning now.
Yeah.
They're moving right along.
Defense, defense, defense. Thanks as always to Altman Health System, another integral part to our spring coverage this year on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, as LaCroix will have a tapper right up the middle. Crispin will glove it from the mound and go on to first for the out. And credit where credit's due, just the third hit ball in play through the order there for Garaway, so LaCroix does get a bat on it but is retired. Back to the top of the order with Krista Miller standing in. She struck out looking her first time up. First delivery popped up right side of the infield. Wolf looking up for it towards the fence and will somehow make the grab on top of the fence. What a catch there for Wolf to end the inning. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
At Hartsville's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartsville's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered. Back to Pickerington, bottom of the third inning, as leading things off for Valley will be Chelsea Davis, the left fielder, before they get back to the top of the order. Got to give a ton of credit there to the first baseman and Zoe Wolf with one heck of a snag in foul territory. Shannon, we got the fence right in front of us. It's a bit of a ways up there, but she reached right up and plucked it right off the top of the fence for out number 3.
Yeah, and, thankfully for her, this fence has been here a long time, so it moved a little bit because she bodied it up. It shoved all of our tables and stuff back, and she did a nice job locating that ball and making a nice catch.
1-0 is swung on and fouled back. Do have some, as Shannon noted, looked like some bullpen action for the Pirates.
Yeah, they were over on the other field. Looked like they were warming up over there.
Miller got through the order, or almost has gone through the order now with no damage done. Ground ball right side. Yoder gloves, flips on to first for the out. We'll go back to the top of the order now, as it will be Weeks who will stand in, who drew a walk. Eventually stole a base, got all the way to third before being stranded. That stolen base, too, we were talking about the speed of Weeks. She's a player that if she can get the ball down on the ground, is a threat to beat almost anything out. First one will roll in there. It's 1-0. Miller ready again. Next delivery. Bunt attempt, pops straight up, and it goes right into the glove of Connor. And actually, I think they're going to say that was off the hand of Weeks. And that's exactly what Connor is nodding in agreement with as well. So it would not be a foul. It would not be a pop foul there catch, as if it did go off the hand. Wouldn't be a hit batter either, though, because it would be on a swing attempt, Shannon. That's what the officials are conversing about. The right call would be a strike, and then Weeks stand back in.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, what the call is going to be here. So the umpire must got to get some clarification.
Weeks appears all right. Connor, after that catch, she looked over at her coach, and Dennis Koschmeider, and was nodding her head in agreement, saying, yeah, that hit her on the hand. Well, Weeks is tougher than I am then, because that would sting quite a bit. And that is how it will stand, so it'll go to a 1-1 count. Coach Koschmeider talking with the home plate umpire. Actually, a nice sign there from Connor from behind the plate, asking Weeks if she's all right, too.
Our buddy Tim Plants just texted in agreement with you, saying it was a dead ball strike before they made the call.
I appreciate that, Tim, because he knows a heck of a lot more about softball than I ever will. One. Just a bit low, now 2-1. Miller comes set again. Next offering. Swung on, tap straight back and foul. Miller will rock and fire. Off speed, just away. Now 3-2. How many batters have we seen would have swung out of their shoes at that, Shannon?
Quite a few of them. But Weeks, this is the second time she's been in the box, and both times she's took her to a full count.
3-2, popped up, left side. Jimenez looking over her head. Can't quite make the basket catch, but it hooks well, foul. Jimenez playing in, respecting the speed of Weeks, but that's the danger zone then, especially if that's in fair territory.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because there's no fence down the baselines once you get past the bags. They got a stripe painted for that, but from where we're at, we couldn't tell if she got over on the other side of that stripe or not.
Which any play made outside that stripe will not count. 3-2. Inside corner at the knees, called strike 3, and it looks like Weeks knew it as Emily Barr will now come in. Good punch out for Miller. Every batter she's went through for the most part has been a battle from start to finish.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job. She's not losing her composure. She gets deep into that count with these batters, and she stays after it.
Barr a strikeout looking her first time up. Off speed, bounces in. So a 1-0 count.
Could have got out the 9-iron.
That might have been more of a sand wedge in that situation.
I guarantee you I'd have swung.
The 1-0. Swung on, tap, back, and foul. Coming up for Garaway, 2-3-4 due up. As the Pirates still looking for their first hit. Did have the one base runner on the walk from Miller, Kayla Miller, the first time through the order. Task in hand, though, getting through this Valley lineup again. The 1-1. Swung on, ground ball, Jimenez charges, gloves, on to first cleanly in a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates defense. It'll be Garaway at the plate right after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait. Start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Garaway's turn at the plate as we move on to the fourth inning. Fast-moving regional softball action from Pickerington Central. Kayla Miller, True Tango, and Audrey Miller all coming in. Now the second time through the order, Shannon. We saw a pop-out for Krista Miller down the first baseline, but second time through the order, we'll see if the Pirates picked up on anything from Chrisman in the starting circle.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. You got to get through the lineup once and hope you figure something out. If you can find something she's doing to help you see the pitch a little better. You know, she's very strong at what she does. So the Pirates got a little bit of work cut out to get to her.
Chrisman, a couple of balls in play, but so far to this point, 5 strikeouts for her through 10 batters faced. 50% strikeout rate, I'd say not too bad. Miller, her first time up, was able to draw a 5-pitch walk. First delivery will be on the outside corner, called strike 1. Chrisman's 0-1, popped up, infield. Third baseman will charge and make the grab, does Weiss for out number 1. Most solid contact we've seen so far came from Wolf at first base for either side. Although it was Audrey Miller who, coming up, hit one decently deep to left. Tango swings through the first one she sees. That might be something that the Pirates have picked up on. A lot of those ones from Chrisman are going to be in there on that first offering. Next delivery on the outside corner as well. Oh, 2 offering. Swung on and fouled away.
Yeah, Tango got just underneath that one a little bit. Sent it straight back over the press box.
Always love these type of facilities, the clover leaf look with the 4 fields all around the central press box. The 0-2. Swung on, driven to right center, fairly deep. Center fielder giving chase, looking up and can't make the grab. Tango on her horse at second, and she'll hold there for a stand-up double with 1 out. Tango gave it a ride, and the center fielder in Weeks had a beat on it just a step away.
Yeah, like I said, nice job right there. See, a nice job by them after not being able to make the catch to be able to pick it up and get it thrown in pretty quick, because Tango has a little bit of speed to her, but coach has held her up there at second.
So a runner in scoring position with Audrey Miller at the plate. Miller has driven in, so she swings and misses at the first one she sees, driven in 30 runs this year. And if I'm not mistaken, Shannon, I think that's a team high 30 runs driven in.
Well, the updated stats that I have right now, we got last night from the coach. She's actually driven in 45 runs on the season. That's a team high.
Well, it must have been regular season, maybe at 30. I'm not sure. Okay, 45.
I'll take that back, 43.
Still.
True Tango has 45.
Fouled back. Will stay alive at 0-2.
Well, Audrey comes in with a batting average of .511.
I'm going to stop looking at the sheet I have for stats, and we're going off of yours then.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches, when the season gets to tournament time, they probably kind of get away from max preps a little bit. They got too much work to do.
You think? Miller fouls the next one straight back. You start talking to some of these coaches, and you'd think after the regular season, come on, it's just tournament now, it gets a little bit easier. No, it gets worse. Chrisman ready again. The 0-2. Swung on, driven right into Chrisman as she's unable to hold on to it. As we'll have time called here with both runners at the corners. We'll take a timeout here with Big Z Sports. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for a store that truly has it all? The Dundee Marketplace offers a full-service deli counter and farm fresh produce, bulk foods, expanded cooler and freezer sections, and everyday household goods. They've got everything you need under one roof. You'll even find unique handmade crafts. Hungry? Grab a quick bite from their grab-and-go items, order from the full menu, or enjoy the fresh salad and hot bar in their comfortable dining area. See it for yourself at Dundee Marketplace, 6783 State Route 93 in Dundee. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Find them on Facebook to learn more.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Need to clean up fast? Redbox Dumpster Rentals has you covered. From home cleanouts to big construction jobs, they've got 10, 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters. A solution for every project. They deliver on site, pick up on time, and offer competitive pricing that won't break your budget. Now serving the New Philadelphia area. Cleanup has never been easier. Call 330-275-6272 or visit redboxplus.com to book yours today. Redbox Dumpster Rentals, the right box, right when you need it.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central, and man, oh man, do I have to tell you, Kendall Chrisman, they say players will do anything to stay in a game, and for Chrisman, who took a hard line drive off the leg from Audrey Miller, who will actually go out and check on her now, Chrisman looking to stay in this ball game. They're going to give her some chances here to warm up, and my goodness, I don't care what fan you are of what team, but to see a pitcher be able to stand back up after a hard-hit line drive, not sure if it was on the upper leg or the knee itself. It almost looked like they were looking at the knee, Shannon. That was frightening.
Yeah, she took a pretty hard hit right there. And like you said, she's pretty tough right there. And they're going to give her some warm-ups here to see if she can go. And I can guarantee you she's going to tell them she can go. It's going to have to be somebody else to step in and say you can't go.
Yeah, and, you never want to see that. And our major props to Chrisman. For Chrisman, it's her back leg that when she kind of on the follow-through will plant after the delivery of the pitch on her left leg. 3 warm-up pitches, 2 of them were off. The one was right down the middle, and she says, ladies, I'm good to go. So Kendall Chrisman will stay in the starting circle. Runners in at the corners now with 1 gone as Nadia Pope will come in. And, I got to say, the umpire did step in quickly and call time, but head coach Dennis Koschmeider, did you notice something? Shannon had the time to actually send Tango home. He said, no, you stay right there. He wanted to see time called. And give a lot of respect there for Coach for doing that.
As some coaches would have got upset by that being stopped, but, he doesn't want to see anybody injured or hurt.
So Pope will stand in. Bunt attempt will hook down the line. Nearly went fair, but foul instead.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go back fair after it hit a divot right there, and it kind of started to spin that way, and it just died.
To be fair, it hit behind the line at the start, so it should have been called foul regardless. So even if it did hook down the line. The 0-1 from Chrisman. Just a bit low. There goes the runner, and they're going to award that bag to Audrey Miller. They'll let her have the stolen base, and instead will play for the out. Or to keep the run at third, I should say. Probably not a bad decision. The 1-1. Bunt attempt again from Pope, who will pull the bat back and see it trail outside. Now 2-1. Good plate awareness or plate vision there from Pope.
Pope comes in with a .429 batting average and 8 home runs on the season. She'd probably like to get a hold of one right here.
Chrisman ready again. 2-1. Swung on, Tapper behind her, and now 2-2. As a pitcher, too, having the mental fortitude after having one come right back up the middle off of you. Chrisman has not wasted time. She's went right after Pope. 2-2 delivery. Swung on, back up the middle, a base knock, and that's going to bring home 2 runs as the Pirates will take the 2-0 lead off of a Nadia Pope single right up the middle.
Yeah, nice job by Nadia Pope right there. Nice job keeping her head down, driving through the ball, following through, and just nice clean hit right back up the middle.
Tango was off to the races, and Miller showed no signs of slowing down as she rounded third as Jaylene Jimenez will come in. Jimenez flew out to right her first time up. Chrisman, she's ready, her next offering. Inside, will chase Jimenez back a little bit. Well, Shannon, you said something about Pope hitting the long ball. She says, I don't really need that here. I'll take the 2 RBIs.
Well, she has 33. That makes 35 RBIs on the season.
Bunt attempt, and it's a beauty from Jimenez. Chrisman gloves onto first and will get the out. Will move Pope into scoring position, but with 2 gone, nearly worked out to be a base knock attempt there from Jimenez. But good reaction time from Chrisman.
Yeah, nice job coming off the mound, or coming out of the circle, making a nice clean throw to first base. The coach trying to play a little small ball, advance the runner. Now he's hoping to get another big hit right here.
Keaton Yoder, the second baseman, will come in. She struck out her first time up. First delivery will be in there for a cold strike at the knees. A little different look there from Chrisman as bottom dropped out of that pitch. The 0 run. Swung on and missed. Yoder a bit behind it.
Trying to get you a scoreboard update here, but I don't have as good a cell service as they have on the space shuttle.
Strike 3 called as Yoder gets frozen, but Nadia Pope drives in 2 off of a single. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscaroras Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as it is time for the bottom of the 4th inning. Garaway plates 2 as Nadia Pope goes right back up the middle with a 2 RBI single as we've got our first runs of the ball game. 3, 4, 5 coming up for Valley as Audrey Miller will stay in the circle and her first one will be outside to Laylee McGraw. McGraw, a walk and a stolen base from her. 1-0 popped up, heading towards us. First baseman over in Glazier off the top of the fence. As going to have no chance to make that play. Now 1-1.
Nice job by the first base umpire getting clear over here to where he can get a good look against the fence to make sure if there was a play that they had a shot at making a good call.
Miller ready again. Swung on, fouled, straight back, now 1-2.
Tell you what, if you got a little girl play softball, she needs some work catching some fly balls, just go stand on the field, one of these fields behind us here, and they can get pop-ups all day long.
Swung on and fouled back. Miller took something off of it, but was able to be battled away by McGraw. One, 2. Outside. Now 2-2.
Somebody didn't like that call. Sounded like a little choo-choo train going off over there.
Next delivery. Swung on, fouled away again. Everything about these Valley Indians batters so far, they have only the one hit to this point, but they're making contact every single plate appearance. They're making Miller work. They have not made this simple.
No, if she gets it anywhere near the zone, they're not taking a chance. They're laying a bat on it and trying to live for another swing.
2-2, line drive, hooked down the left field line, and that's going to stay fair as LaCroix will pick it up and left. But McGraw with a lead-off single gets things rolling for Valley. Well, we just said had the one base knock. We'll make it 2 now as McGraw pulled that right over the head of Jimenez. Isabella Bray will come in. The catcher was sat down looking her last time up.
Yeah, Valley with no outs now. They got a chance to make something happen.
See what head coach Chad Wolf has in store here as both defenders will be up in the corners. Off speed there. Not going to fall for Miller. Connor will now chase her back over to first as it will get away from Glazier just momentarily, but not enough for McGraw to advance.
Connor, she likes to throw down and stuff right there, and she kind of got that one a little low. Luckily, it stayed right there, and nice job by the right fielder over here. Kind of seen Connor coming this way, so she headed this way. Kind of shocked that they're not maybe thinking about some small ball right here to try to move that runner, but you're going to let her swing away.
Next one, cold strike now 1-1.
Well, she's in the cleanup hole for a reason. We don't have no stats on Valley, so she might be able to. She might have a pretty good batting average. You're going to let her swing.
The 1-1. Swung on, tapper, left side. Jimenez tries the backhand, but it was in foul territory. McGraw looking to move as the tying run stands at the plate. One-two delivery. Swung on, ground ball, foul again, past Coach Wolf. Miller ready again, the next delivery. Off speed, driven to center field. Center fielder giving chase, looking up and making the grab for out number 1. As that will chase McGraw back to first. Bray gave it a ride, and Shannon, I thought for a minute that was going to be a gap finder, but Miller in center field read it all the way.
Yeah, Miller's got a little bit of speed. They put her out there for a reason. She covered a lot of ground right there, and that ball hung up there a long time. She was able to get over there and make the play.
Up next will be E.J. Weiss, the third baseman. Weiss, her last time up, was a strikeout. See the first one, it'll bounce in, get past Connor, and McGraw will advance. McGraw now in scoring position.
The Sugar Valley Meat scoreboard update. Tusky Valley in Meigs is underway, top of the first. 0-0, Tusky Valley with 1 out and a runner on second.
Bunt attempt now. Jimenez, gloves on to first, gets Yoder over there covering for out number 2, but they do move McGraw 1 base closer, so a good sack bunt there from Weiss. Now we'll bring up Kendall Chrisman. So Coach Wolf trying to manufacture some runs. Good to see Chrisman back in the batting order after the line drive she wore from the starting circle. First one from Miller. Swung on and fouled straight back. And I think Crispin was trying to take some frustration out on the ball.
Yeah, she unloaded on that one, kind of dropped that shoulder a little bit and got underneath of it. Last at bat, she hit it down here to the first baseman, got tagged out running down the line.
The 0-1. Off speed. Good job by Crispin to wait back a little bit, but all she could do was foul it off the cage. The 0-2. Tries the outside corner just away. Now 1-2. don't know if you're Crispin how you can take that one. But good eye there for ball number 1. Miller digs in on the rubber again. McGraw at third. Next offering to Crispin, high and away. Still to come today with Big Z Sports, as Shannon mentioned, with Tusky Valley. Not over yet, though, because they got another game going on down from OU today. Conotton Valley takes on Sims Valley. Wait, no. Yes. Next offering will be low now, 3-2.
Tusky Valley's playing Meg.
That's right.
Now. Over on the baseball diamond, bottom of the 5th inning, Tri-Valley leads New Philadelphia 2-0.
3-2 delivery, cut on and fouled away.
And don't think we're done with today, because tomorrow we have some baseball action live from Minerva, as Indian Valley baseball will be playing. Can't think of it off the top of my head right at the moment.
And you're putting me on the spot because I don't remember either. Next delivery, high and away, and a good at-bat from Crispin, as she'll draw the walk and put runners at the corners with Zoe Wolf coming back up. And Wolf delivered the first base knock for Valley earlier in this game. Trying to find it. Adam had that graphic at the beginning of the week with all the games, but they all kind of got shifted, as it looks like we'll have a meeting on the infield here, as the infield of the Pirates will talk things over with their pitcher and Miller. Just give her a little vote of confidence.
Well, I do know the Braves beat John Glenn.
There was that. We don't know what else. The amount of games we've been trying to keep track of over the past couple of days, starting to hurt my brain a little bit. Wolf, the lefty, ready. We'll see if they put Crispin in motion from first. First delivery from Miller. Goes for the outside corner, and it's there. Wind now kind of blowing in from right field across the diamond towards left field. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Boy, Wolf took a mighty swing, but got underneath it. Now the runner will go, and nearly an error there from Garaway as the ball got away. Runner at third stayed in McGraw, so both runners in scoring position.
Yeah, and smart play by all the infielders for Garaway. They were all pulling up, telling Connor don't throw the ball. They thought maybe she was going to try to throw it down the second.
The 0-2 from Wolf. Swung on and missed, as Miller will sit down Wolf and work out of another jam with two runners in scoring position. Pirates up 2-0 in the regional semis. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go a quarter of a mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as we've hit the fifth inning. Pirates up 2-0, and man, oh man, that Garaway defense has been working well, but you just cannot say enough about Audrey Miller. Twice now she's been in situations with two runners in scoring position, and both times has worked her way out of it.
Yeah, she does a nice job. Like I said, she she's putting the ball where it needs to be. She's getting a couple of strikeouts, but she's also putting it to where the batters can't really get a hold of it, and they're either popping it up or hitting into ground balls.
Leading things off for the Pirates, it will be Clea Glazier, the first baseman, who struck out her only other plate appearance. She'll see ball number 1 too low. Kendall Crispin has pitched really well thus far for Valley, but last inning, Garaway broke through with True Tango, Audrey Miller, and Nadia Pope going back-to-back with hits. As that one towards right field, as the right fielder will go in and make the grab in Strickland. That got up in the air, Shannon, and the wind kind of knocked it down. Strickland had to scramble forward to make the grab.
Yeah, she lost it there for a second. Looked like good thing she had the sunglasses on.
So Kylie LaCroix will come in. She had a dribbler right back up the middle to Crispin back in the third inning. First delivery to LaCroix, up in the zone. LaCroix out and left. Relatively quiet night so far for her. The 1-0. Just a bit up again. For Crispin, too, other than those 3 straight knocks that she awarded before that, she hadn't given up a single hit to that point to the Pirates. We'll find the zone there with a 2-1 count now. Two-one delivery. LaCroix takes, and it's now 3-1. Also, after the line drive back up the middle, as she wore off the leg, it can really change that delivery.
And I just remembered Indian Valley is playing Edison tomorrow at Minerva.
Driven to left field for Kylie LaCroix, over top the scoreboard. The left fielder for the Pirates goes yard and uncorks one to deep straightaway left, and the Pirates lead by 3.
Yeah, massive shot right there. She must have heard me making comments about the moon during the commercial break, and she sent that one to the moon, man. That one got out of here in a hurry, and it was high.
A 3-0 ball game as LaCroix, I don't know what she saw, what she was waiting on, or what she thought was coming, but she guessed right. There is a concrete pad that's back there behind the batting cage, and it looked like she hit it off of that, and that's a good, 20 feet behind the fence.
Yeah, that one would have been good for, easily another 25 or 30 feet out of here.
Top of the order, Krista Miller, the center fielder, will come in. Will catch the zone, strike number 1. Well, we were talking about who was going to have the most sharply hit ball and who was going to really start cracking through for some contact, and I think LaCroix just answered it. The 0-1, up in the zone. And what kind of luxury, too, if you're Coach Koschmeter and company, to have a 9-spot hitter who can hit with that kind of power.
Yeah, and that's what you want. She comes in with only a .310 batting average, 22 RBIs, but 6 home runs on the year. So she just added number 7 right there.
Last one was fouled away by Miller. Now the 1-2. Swung on and fouled away again.
And as I was starting to say, as that home run went out of here, Indian Valley Braves baseball will be playing Edison tomorrow in Minerva. That game actually got jumped up to 1 p.m. tomorrow due to Edison's graduation tomorrow night.
1-2, check swing, and Miller went. A punch out there for Crispin for out number 2. Oh, and I'm sure the Braves faithful are happy they're driving to Lions country and not, is it Wildcats country? That's a bit of a haul to get up to Edison.
Yeah, and that's a nice press box, though.
Yes, it is.
We sat in an air-conditioned press box out there a few years ago to watch Carrollton baseball.
Up next will be Kayla Miller, the right fielder. Drew a walk and then flew out in the infield. See the first one that'll just miss the zone.
I mean, I ain't saying I'm spoiled or anything, but air-conditioned press box for me, I like it.
With how much wind we've had here today, it almost feels like air conditioning.
It's nice out right now. It's not raining.
That's what makes it nice. Next one was inside, 2-0. Again, the winner of this game will be back here tomorrow as they will be taking on the winner that we saw in game number 1, which was West Jefferson over Eastern. Now a 2-1 count. That game was a 4-1 decision to the West Jefferson, the Rough Riders.
I believe they are.
2-1. That one will bounce in there. Always love the creative mascots for these schools. Chrisman, next offering in there. Full count and a payoff pitch upcoming. Three-two. Just out of the zone as Kayla Miller will draw her second walk and will trot on to first with 2 gone, bringing up True Tango, who delivered a double her last time up. Tango hit it to deep right center in her previous plate appearance. Shannon trying to get the cell service to work to give you updates of other games. It's hit or miss around here. Swung on and missed. Went upstairs to Tango, who couldn't get the hands to it.
Well, a Hummel Group scoreboard update. The Tusky Valley Trojans lead Megs 1-0, bottom of the second.
Well, like we said, we don't expect a whole bunch of offensive barrages at this point of the year. Looks like we're now going to have a courtesy runner as they're going to let Kayla Miller come in. And that will put the courtesy runner in number 11 in Koblenz. So Kayla Koblenz will be your courtesy runner. That tells me something, Shannon. Kayla Miller caught Annabelle King in the district championship, and now they bring her in with a courtesy runner. And there's 2 innings left in the ballgame.
So I'm assuming she might be going in to put on her catcher's gear.
We will wait and see. Chrisman ready. The 0-1. Just away, now 1-1. Some of the pitchers, well, for either pitcher, they've been a bit frustrated on that outside corner, but Shannon, it's been consistent. Neither team's been getting it.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. From where we're sitting, clear down the first baseline, it looks like it's been consistent.
High and away, now 2-1. Chrisman rocks and deals. Swung on, skied straight away. Center fielder running in, looking up, somehow makes the grab as her shortstop comes in right up underneath her. Great grab out there in center for Weeks. We'll head on now to the bottom of the 5th inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Hey, other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
It is the bottom of the 5th inning. Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. We don't know anything we're talking about, Shannon, because Audrey Miller is still in the circle there for the Garaway Pirates as they'll keep their defensive alignment the same.
Maybe they're just looking for a little bit more speed right there on the bag.
8-9-1, swung on and fouled back. Allie Strickland, the right fielder, hit into a double play her last time up. You can't fault Strickland for it at all as she hit it sharply down the first baseline. Only problem, Clea Glazier was waiting for it. Are you sinking into the ground like I'm sinking into the ground?
Yeah, okay. I stood up, moved my chair.
The 0-1, just off the outside corner. Like we said before, you cannot tell with the way that this field looks that we have had the outpouring of rain. You go a little bit farther off the field and you find some spots, but Pickerington Central crew doing a great job. Another hard-hit ground ball down the first base line, but foul.
Well, and the thing is, and you can tell just by the way the field, they have it sloped just right. They have a spot for it to run off at the edges of the field. It did a nice job draining.
It's almost like they designed that on purpose.
Somebody knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Miller's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Oh, take it back. Foul ball instead. I thought for sure that one got past her. Hey, there's the angle that we're sitting at again, coming back to bite us. Next offering from Miller. Off speed, just away.
Miller was asking for clarification, it looked like. Not quite sure. She was looking down at the umpire. I'm sure she was wanting to know where it was at.
You can ask that question as long as you do it nicely. 2-2, drops too low. So good at bat for Strickland. Now works the count full.
Well, if my wife was here, she'd tell you that I'm not allowed to ask that question because I probably wouldn't do it nicely. And I'm a very nice guy.
I'm actually surprised. I think you'd ask it nicely. Strickland taps it foul off the Garaway dugout. And right into the wettest part of the field.
Headed to the top of the third inning. The Trojans still lead 1-0 over Megs.
Heck of a defensive battle going on from OU there. 3-2 line drive. Just foul down the first base line. And a fight between Clea Glazier and Kayla Miller is who's going to go grab that foul ball.
Kayla's like, I ran all the way over here. Let me pick it up.
3-2 delivery. Swung on, and guess what? It's foul down the right side again. Well, Strickland has stayed consistent this at bat.
Yeah, she's been way early on it. Oh, she's behind. Hey, I'm not a baseball person.
3-2 fouled away again.
Or a softball person. I always said I never had a hand-eye coordination to play this sport.
Is that why you were a lineman?
Yep.
You still need hand-eye coordination for that.
Yeah, back when I played football, you just had to be mean.
Had to lean on some people and push.
Yep.
3-2 delivery again. Swung on, ground ball. Yoder charges from second, up off of her chest, and safe at first is going to be Strickland as she hustles it out, and the error from Yoder will put a leadoff base runner on. Tough hop from Yoder, who did stay down on the ball, but just rose up over top of her glove. Chelsea Davis, the left fielder in, who grounded out to second her last time up. First delivery, bunt attempt, pulled the bat back, and it gets away from Connor. There goes the runner in Strickland. So now a runner in scoring position, and Davis up in the count 1-0.
Yeah, this is just where you got to settle down on defense. Pitcher in the circle's got to settle down. Everybody just go back to what you know what to do.
Swung on and missed as Davis couldn't catch up to it. sun is setting down the left field line, and you and I might be blinded here in a minute.
I'll be seeing dots on the way home.
Miller rocks the 1-1. Bunt attempt, put down well. Jimenez from third, on to first, a little wide, but Yoder handles it fine, as that'll be out number 1. Good-looking sacrifice from Davis, put it right where she needed it to, and now a run will stand 60 feet away. So up next, top of the order, in Riley Weeks. She's walked and struck out today. Corners will play in. Swung on, Tapper, Jimenez with a nice glove again over to Glazier at first. What a play from the hot corner as Jimenez got it off of one quick hop, fired to first, and kept the runner at third.
Yeah, just a nice job right there because it never even gave the runner at third a chance to do anything. She couldn't move or she'd have been tagged.
Now 2 gone makes this a little bit easier with Emily Barr in. Strikeout and a ground out for her. Barr well behind it. Miller has looked stronger as this game has wore on. Maybe getting a little more loose, a little bit extra velocity coming in.
Yeah, and when you got your defense that backs you up like they do, that kind of gets you pumped up in that circle a little bit.
The 0-1. Off speed, bounces in. Defensively for Garaway, defense been called upon here and there, but have made everything look pretty routine to this point. The 1-1 bounces in again. Connor will keep it in front of her, and that will keep Strickland over at third.
Yeah, you don't want to let one get by you now. You just got to worry about the out.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed as Miller went downstairs and got Barr to swing through it. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Garaway leads 3-0 from Pickerington Central. Region 15 regional semifinal showdown. Winner goes on to take on West Jefferson. 2-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out there for Miller for out number 3. Top of the 6th. Pirates at the plate right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Needenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Needenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Back to Pickerington. 6th inning is here. 3-0 Garaway leading Valley, as it will be 4-5-6 coming to the plate with Audrey Miller, Nadia Pope, and Jaylene Jimenez expected up. Kendall Crispin still in the circle for the Indians. And Crispin, Shannon, if you take out that 4th inning, she's only given up the 1 run, as Kylie LaCroix went deep back in the 5th, but it's just been a very solid game so far for the junior in Crispin, but unfortunately for her, just not getting some run production help.
Yeah, and like I said, we figured it was going to be a good pitching game today, and it just comes down to some defense, and Garaway's defense has played phenomenal to get themselves out of some jams because Valley has stranded quite a few runners on base today.
First one, the first offering, misses the zone to Audrey Miller. She had a single and a stolen base and a run scored. Remember, she's the one who hit it right back up the middle that Unfortunately went off of Crispin. She'll sky one to left field. Way up there. Left fielder camps out under it. And Davis makes the grab for out number 1. She was trying to do a remake of what LaCroix did last inning, but got well underneath it.
Top of the 7th inning, Tri-Valley leads New Philadelphia 2-1 in baseball action.
Off speed, catches the zone, 0-1. What was that score, Shannon? I'm sorry.
Tri-Valley 2, New Philadelphia 1, top of the 7.
One fouled straight back. Heck of a battle there between the Quakers and the Scotties. Still to come later on tonight, Conotton Valley takes on Sims Valley on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. 0-2. Swung on and missed as she'll sit down Pope on 3 pitches, does Chrisman. And it'll bring up Jimenez. So far, not trying to put the Big Z kibosh on the Pirates, but it's been tough sledding for area teams from the Big Z Sports coverage area today in the district rounds for baseball and the regional rounds for softball.
Yeah, in baseball action, Claymont fell to Cambridge 4-3 in extra innings. In softball action, Wheelersburg defeated Claymont 10-8. Bloom Carroll knocks off Dover 10-2, and Notre Dame Portsmouth knocks off Strasburg 7-2.
You mean 3-2 the Dover Bloom Carrolls?
Oh yeah, there were 3-2. My bad.
I was like, boy, that changed quickly.
I mean, I hate to say it, a loss is a loss at this point.
Well, that's very true. Next one. Misses the zone as well to Jimenez, now 2-0. Jimenez a fly out. And swings and misses there, now 2-1. A fly out, I believe, ground out her last time up. Next one on the corner, now 2-2. Crispin looking for a 1-2-3 inning to get her team's bats back at the plate. Next delivery swung on and is missed, as that will be back-to-back punch-outs for Crispin. It will be the Indians coming up to the plate right after this with Big Z Sports.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook. The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
3-4-5 coming up for Valley. McGraw, Bray, and Weiss expected. As it is still Audrey Miller in the circle there for Garaway. As the low pitch, Connor tries to block it, but not a good one to wear. She'll hop back up and appears okay. McGraw so far has walked and singled. That district championships baseball action that Shannon was talking about. New Philadelphia with their final chance at the plate, and a leadoff single there. Throw in from Kayla Miller. Close, and it's in time! A 9-3 throw out from Miller, who the hard hit ball from McGraw got out there in just enough time to deliver it on to first.
Hey, listen, we had a perfect view for this. Nice job by that umpire to get in position to make that call. She got up there quick and made the throw.
Elizabeth Bray, the catcher, strikeout and a flyout for her. Miller ready. First delivery. Goes for the inside corner, just in. Miller's 1-0. Just misses again, now 2-0. Still a 3-0 ball game in favor of the Pirates, but given what we've seen on paper from the Indians all year long, they are not going to be going away lightly. The 2-0. Swung on, driven to right center. That's going to find the fence. All the way up against there as rounding first and going to second is Bray. Throw comes in. Nice throw, but not in time as Bray just beats it. And a one-out double has Valley in business.
Yeah, nice job by Bray right there. Looked like the play was going to be a little bit closer, but I think she beat it by a good bit.
So up next will be E.J. Weiss, the third baseman. Both Krista Miller and Kayla Miller out there in right center. Certainly made it closer than I thought it would be at second, but ultimately the catcher for Valley legs it out. Swung on, driven to right field. Kayla Miller going back. It's over her head. Bray's going to round third and come home, and an RBI double for Weiss, as that is going to be Valley's first run of the game, and suddenly the Indians' bats come alive.
Yeah, Miller there in the outfield kind of took a step forward there right there, got caught and had to hurry up and change directions, got it over her head.
And head coach Dennis Koschmeter is going to come in here and have a mound visit. And Shannon looking over towards the dugout. We'll see, there may be a pitching change here as might have Annabelle King standing up from the dugout. And it looks like we will, as the Garaway Pirates will shift up their defense and their pitching. We'll go ahead and take a brief timeout. When we return, Garaway leads 3-1 right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. And it is a defensive change, as it will be Annabelle King to take over on the mound. Through 5 1/3 innings, Audrey Miller gives up the one run on back-to-back doubles by courtesy of Valley. And the defensive alignment will see Miller now slot in at second base. And Shannon, I think that's the only other change they made, with King coming in on the circle. First delivery is in there for a called strike to Crispin. So Keaton Yoder will come off the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Now you were so used to the velocity of Miller, and now you get the movement from King.
Yeah, this right here is late here in the 6th inning, hoping to throw him off balance.
0-2 bounces in, now 1-2.
Nice job by Connor right there to get down and get a hold of that ball real quick to hold the runner at second.
King ready. She'll rock and deal. Way high, now 2-2. King just a freshman. She got the win in the district championship game. Pitched a beauty of a game through 5 full before Miller took over. She's ready for her next one to Chrisman. The 2-2. Check swing, but it's going to be in there for a called strike 3 for out number 2. Got her looking, and that will bring up Zoe Wolf, the first baseman. A single and a strikeout for her. Runner on second in Vice. Big confidence builder for the freshman taking over in relief. First delivery, swung on and missed.
Well, that's the thing right now. If she can get Wolf right here and get out, she'll come back up and be still in the bottom of the order.
The 0-1 is in there for a called strike, now 0-2. The other thing, too, between Miller and King, it is a very different looking delivery. It's two right-handed pitchers, but they go about it in a very different way. Now the 0-2. Swung on, foul tip, held on by Connor, and that'll do it. Back-to-back punch-outs for King in relief will bring the Pirates to the plate. Top of the 7th. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Need cheese? Who doesn't? But at Walnut Creek Cheese and Market, cheese is just the beginning. Fresh bakery, bulk foods, candy by the pound, locally made jams and canned goods, smoked meats, old-fashioned sodas, seasonal decor, kitchen gadgets, snacks you forgot existed, and somewhere between the rolling hills, the friendly faces, and the fresh smell of cinnamon rolls, you remember why Amish country is always worth the drive. Walnut Creek Cheese and Market. Bring your appetite and maybe an empty trunk in Walnut Creek, Berlin, and online at walnutcreekcheese.com.
7, 8, 9 coming up to the plate. And with the substitution in the field, hitting in the spot of Keaton Yoder, it will be Annabelle King. King in relief. Gets those 2 outs very quickly with back-to-back punch-outs. And we'll step up here in a big spot. Valley got 1 across that last inning by way of back-to-back doubles with Isabella Bray and E.J. Vice going back-to-back with wall finding hits. First offering there will be on the corner from Chrisman. I know the Pirates maybe breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief after working out of that inning, but still a lot of work to do here. And another run across would do wonders for their bid to advance on to the regional championship to be played here tomorrow. And if I'm not mistaken, Shannon, here tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I believe it's tomorrow at 5. I'm not sure who's on the call for that game. Are you down here?
Probably. 1-1 is away. Now 2-1. I'm making a guess. I don't know. Look, man, I just go where Adam tells me. You know that feeling.
That's what I do. I just told him the other day when he called me, send me where you need me. I'm not one of those guys that try to play favoritisms and go to certain teams.
2-1 is fouled back off the cage. Now 2-2. Yoder in this spot had struck out twice today before King came in to take over. The 2-2 swung on, fouled back. King, I'm not sure what your updated stats are for her, Shannon. Almost a 400 hitter, I think, this year.
King is 393.
Ooh, I'm not too bad then.
On base percentage of 409.
2-2. Swung on, fouled away again. And boy, if you're Coach Dennis Koschmeider, you've got a freshman who can do that.
Yeah, that's always exciting when you're a coach and you see a freshman come in that can control the game the way they do.
Another 2-2 from Chrisman. Swung on and missed. Big punch out for Chrisman as she'll sit down King. And that's actually 3 straight punch outs now for Chrisman. Will bring Clea Glazier to the plate. 10th strikeout of the game for Chrisman, who at no point tonight, Shannon, has looked too rattled. She gave up 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, but has recovered well since then. Way away to Glazier, who has struck out and flown out to right. Thanks again to the Claxon Sports crew for being here with us to bring you this live stream, and everywhere around the state of Ohio they are today for these district and regional showdowns in baseball and softball. Still awaiting a score update from New Philadelphia and Tri-Valley in that district championship. 1-1. Swung on, hard hit ground ball, left side, third baseman's got it, throws a little wide, but a good lean over there by Wolf for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by Wolf right there to keep her foot on the bag and lean out there and get that.
Good throw by Weiss on time. Kylie LaCroix will come in, a ground out and a long ball for her as she went about as deep as you're going to get here at Pickerington to straightaway left. First delivery just misses, 1-0. Delivery. Swung on, popped up, right side of the infield. Looking up is Wolf. Now the second baseman going to try to track it as it goes into foul territory and will fall down to the dirt harmlessly as it was Bear from second who was running over looking up for it. Her and Wolf having a laugh about it. Wolf thought it was much deeper than that, and once she looked up, she had completely lost it.
Yeah, Wolf told her as she was coming, Wolf, you could hear Wolf say something to her with our headsets on. It kind of told her, like, I can't see it. So she made a valiant effort, but just come up short.
1-1. Swung on, belted to left again, way back, line drive off the fence. LaCroix heading to second. Throw comes in, diving in safely is LaCroix. A home run followed up by a double, and the left fielder for the Pirates is feeling it in this regional semi.
Yeah, I thought there for a minute she was going to be two home run day, but she just dropped inside a little bit.
LaCroix might have hit that one even more on the screws than the home run shot, as that in the air hit the bottom of the fence. And for LaCroix, it will also put it back to the top of the order with 2 gone as Krista Miller comes in.
Not sure if this game's final for as much as my phone's been buffering, but at the bottom of the 7th, New Philadelphia has 1 out, but they have the bases loaded, trailing 2-1.
Up in the zone. No pressure in that situation for the Quakers.
No pressure on Verizon to get a tower down here so we have better service.
1-0 will be in there now, 1-1. Miller, a pair of strikeouts and a pop-out for her. Made a couple nice plays out in center field. You're doing what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get that one to load to let everyone know. Next one runs her back off the plate, now 2-1. And it does look like it has gone final. And Shannon, the New Philadelphia Quakers come from behind for a 3-2 district championship victory. Not sure how it ended, but you can check out the Big Z Sports YouTube channel if you want to see it. Popped up, straightaway center, drifting back center fielder, and Weeks will make the grab for out number 3. Final frame on the way from Pickerington. Garaway looking to hold on and advance to the championship. Big Z Sports is back right after this. Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best. At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com. Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. And it is the bottom of the 7th inning. Annabelle King, the freshman, looking to slam the door. 3-1 ball game. Thanks for tuning in with Big Z Sports. A huge thank you to all of our presenting sponsors. The Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. You can call Zach Bo Tyson Company for all your insurance needs, whether it's home, auto, business, whatever it is. Tusk Insurance has you covered. Strickland swings and misses through the first one.
Well, then I can give you another Fisher's Farm Service scoreboard update. The Tusky Valley Trojans lead 2-1 in the top of the 5th inning with the Trojans batting.
Hard hit ground ball down the first baseline, but hooks foul. Now 0-2. Bad thing is, Shannon, we were telling you about that score update as New Philadelphia Baseball knocks off Tri-Valley. I don't have the roster in front of me, or I'd tell you how it ended.
All I know is it was
swung on and missed for Strickland.
Bases loaded, and number 18 comes up and just bloops one out over second base and drops in no man's land, and 2 guys scored to pick up the win. So congratulations to the New Philadelphia Quakers on winning the district championship in baseball.
I have a guess who it is, because we haven't done a Philly game this year. You and I haven't. I have a guess who it is, but I don't think I'm right. I want to say I thought it was Owen Courtney, but I might be wrong. Called strike there to Chelsea Davis on the outside corner. Davis a ground out and a sacrifice. Nope. Owen's number 22. My mistake. Got it now. And I apologize to Mr. Jack Range, because Jack Range with the 2 RBI walk-off single. 0-2 now to Davis as she'll take a deep breath, spin the bat, and dig back in. The 0-2. Just away off the outside corner. Shannon, I go back to it again, though. Very consistent zone all game long.
Yeah, they've done a nice job today.
The 1-2. Swung on, popped up, out of play.
You remember, after this game goes final, you can jump over and finish watching up the Tusky Valley Trojans as they are taking on Meggs, leading 2-1 top of the 5th with 2 runners on, no outs. And then the nightcap, the Conotton Valley Rockets take on Sims Valley?
Yes. As a reminder to everybody, we do know what's going on. We just had 8 broadcasts today. Well, you and I have only had this one, but you get my point.
Well, we had to go to work first.
That's true. The 1-2. Swung on, line drive, diving grab by Audrey Miller on her knees will get out number 2.
Man, that was a rocket coming out through there. She did a nice job to get in position and get her body turned to where she can make that catch.
What a snag from Miller at second, as it will now put Valley back to the top of the order with Riley Weeks representing their final out. A trip to the regional championship is on the line. Weeks, a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out. Too low for ball number 1. No big deal there for Miller. Just pitch 5 1/3 innings of 3-hit, 1-run ball, and then come into second base and make that kind of grab. 1-0, ground ball, gloved from short by Tango. Close play at first, and it's in time as Tango throws out Weeks. And the Garaway Pirates will be moving on to the regional championship from Pickerington tomorrow. Yeah. Tango had been very quiet from short all game and stepped up in a big way there.
Yeah, like I said, Tango's an outstanding athlete at shortstop. Like I said, nothing really went her way today, but the last play of the game did, and she did a nice job. Nice job by the first baseman to get down there, make sure she made a clean catch without pulling her foot.
3-1, Garaway tops Valley. And stay tuned. Your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show is on the way, and we hand out our McInturf Realty Player of the Game Award. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscaroras Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartson's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
For the final time from Pickering tonight, it's your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Garaway tops Valley out of Lucasville 3-1 to return here tomorrow for a chance at a regional championship as they'll be taking on West Jefferson, the Rough Riders, who picked up their own win 4-1 against Eastern. Shannon, this was a game for the Pirates and for Valley that was in the early goings deadlocked, and it was that pitching duel and defensive duel that we assumed it would be before the Pirates broke through in the 4th inning with a double from True Tango, a single from Audrey Miller, then a 2 RBI single from Nadia Pope before Kylie LaCroix in the 5th inning went yard and went way back as LaCroix also added a double on the night. Defensively for the Pirates, almost perfect from throughout the entire game as you had some defensive web gems all over the place, as it was Jaylene Jimenez from third who had played a nice game at the hot corner. Diving grab at second base for Audrey Miller, who subbed in there at second. A nice rundown in center field from Krista Miller. A double play at first from Clea Glazier. And then True Tango, who I don't think to that point had a single ball hit her way all game, comes up huge with the final putout to give Garaway the 3-1 victory.
Yeah, they just did a nice job today playing a very good pitcher, very good defensive team, and they found a way to manufacture some runs and, outstanding job defensively by Garaway. Valley stranded some runners on base quite a few times. There was 2 innings in a row where they had runners on third and on second and couldn't score any runs, so solid effort by the Pirates defense.
You and I went back and forth trying to figure this one out because for a McInturf Realty Player of the Game award, in games like this where everybody has to step up in their own right, it ends up being a little bit difficult to figure out. But, at the end of the day, you only give up 4 hits and a run in a regional semifinal. You add a base knock on the base paths and a run scored, and on top of that, you make one of the best defensive plays of the game to completely negate any chance of a rally and a comeback for the opponent. That's probably good enough. So our McInturf Realty Player of the Game award, the junior pitcher Audrey Miller, who again, her full stat line, 4 hits, 1 run, did strike out 6, added a single on that diving grab at second. She'll get our Player of the Game nod and get herself a new T-shirt, Shannon.
Yeah, just an outstanding game for her. Like I said, we kind of wondered how she was going to perform in the circle coming up against a very good team. And she showed up. Her defense showed up with her. And like you said, she just played an all-around game offensively, defensively. And the Lady Pirates made it tough on us today. And that's who we ended up at the end of the day. Flipped a coin, and she got it.
You know what the thing is, though, that I think is worth noting here? Not only that rally-killing grab that she had at second base, on top of that, when's the last time Audrey Miller was able to start a game for the Pirates? I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, and nice job by the coaches. They had her ready tonight, and she got in that circle, and she did what she was supposed to do. Nice job by King coming in relief as they were playing Inner Sandman as she come in and
flashbacks to Mariano Rivera.
One of the best closers ever, and she come in and she did it.
Well, fantastic game for Annabelle King, who slammed the door in those final 2 innings, got herself a couple of strikeouts as well. So overall for Garaway, I don't think you could ask for a better overall team victory. And they're going to need to put it all together again here tomorrow. A very quick turnaround as they'll be back in Pickerington. All those details on coverage going to be available on the Big Z Sports Facebook page. But what we do know for certain, they will be taking on West Jefferson at this field tomorrow. And we'll have it here live with Big Z Sports. Your final score, 3-1, Garaway tops Valley. Huge thank you, as always, to Claxon Sports making these live streams possible year in and year out. And on top of that, our fantastic sponsors as well, making it possible. And let's be honest, too, all of you fans who couldn't make the trip down, tuning in and enjoying as Garaway picks up the 3-1 victory. Be sure to stay tuned because Big Z Sports has more high school softball and baseball on the way on YouTube. For my co-presenter, Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.